become the villain.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Chilling with the Villains. I'm your host Flea, and we are back today with some more news updates. As always, guys, hit that like and subscribe button, turn post notifications on so you know when we go live with these videos and other content, shit like that. Stay updated with us. Come on, guys. We're the best when it comes to this news podcast shit. We are leading the voice of the new media when it comes to video games. So definitely support us before it's too late. Once we get on, we're gonna act bougie with you all. We're gonna stop posting news. No, I'm just joking. What's going on, boys? How y'all doing? I'm with the whole gang today, man. With the main lineup, Regal and Grim. What's going on?
Yo, man, chillin'. What's going on, y'all?
Yeah. And as we all know, today was possibly the biggest game. That's how excited I am. This shit got me bugging right now. As we all know, today was possibly the biggest day in video games. Each year, they host the Game Awards, and basically, the Game Awards, not only do they announce like who wins Game of the Year and like best art direction and shit like that, but we also get looks at new games, even TV shows and shit like that. So this year was no different. We got a bunch of new world premieres and shit like that. We're gonna try to talk about just the important shit because there was so much news that came out today. So if you want to see like a full recap, definitely check out our Instagram where we post all of our news. That we did a really good job at kind of getting the news that you need to know on this. So definitely check that out, guys. Instagram.com/betweenvillains. You can see it right here on stream above us. And yeah, guys, check us out there, man. We're really dope, and we got a lot of news to get into. So boys, Kratos, boy, how'd you guys feel about the Game Awards overall? If you had to give it let's talk about a score real quick. Out of 10, Grim, what are you giving that shit?
Out of 10?
Yeah.
I think this year I'm gonna give it probably around like a 6-ish, 6.5-ish out of 10. Like there was a lot of good games, but then there was a lot of like other games like that just doesn't pique my interest.
Understood. Understood.
Give it like a 6.5.
Okay. And Reeks, how you felt about this year's Game Awards? If you had to give it like a score.
I agree with Grim. I was gonna give it a 6.5, almost a 7, but 6.5 strong.
Okay. I respect that. I respect that you guys are fucking delusional. Okay. I respect that you guys are crazy. You guys are bugging, bro. This is a great Game Awards. It wasn't like, I feel you guys, like it wasn't like banger after banger after banger after banger like some of the previous years have been. But we did get a lot of announcements on some games that people have been waiting around for. Like we're gonna talk about it, but like we got the trailer for like Wukong, all the Sega games that got announced and shit like that. We got some look at the Tenkaichi gameplay. So I think like these events wound up being too long. I think we need to find a way to shorten them and just get like the important shit. Like Grim, like you said, there was like a lot of games that seemed like maybe they could have been announced elsewhere, not on the main stage at the Game Awards. Do you think the Game Awards should be like a 2-day thing where we get like maybe day one we get like the small games, kind of like how you were saying, like the games that people may not specifically be looking forward to or interested in, and then probably day two is like the actual day of the awards and world premiere? You think it should be like that?
I feel like all those small like indie kind of games and arcade-ish kind of games should be like a pre-show kind of thing.
Okay.
The actual Game Awards should be all the big titles.
Copy. So you think that 30 minutes that they took with their pre-show, they could have just got all the small things out the way and then keep the big announcements for like second half? Yeah, like they wasted time with the Fallout shit. Like we could have got that pre-show because that wasn't really like a video game, more so. I'm trying to think. Yeah, there was a lot of shit like that. Life is Strange game could have been pre-show. There was a couple of top-down games that could have been pre-show as well. But I do think like when we look back at it, there's gonna be a lot of like hidden gems and shit like that were announced here first. So let's go ahead and get into the news, guys. Let's get into some of the big things that happened today at the Game Awards. So remember, guys, we're only gonna kind of pick on shit that is like really super important because we got a lot of shit to get into. But yeah, man, here we got a little trailer for the Sega shit. Sega Ages. Let's see if we can get a little sound in there. Oh, It's real loud. Hold on. Let me lower the volume, villains. But yeah, man, we got the announcement at the Game Awards that Sega is basically working on a sequel to almost all of their classic titles, such as like Jet Set Radio Future, fucking Shinobi. Let's take a look at it real quick and then. I don't know if you guys got the gram pulled up. Y'all can look along. Yeah, so Sega kind of cooked up here, man. I was not expecting this at all. And then once Grim said Crazy Taxi, and then I really like paid attention to what was happening.
Did you
I was
save
like,
the game?
what the fuck?
Really?
What the fuck?
Of course I did.
Yeah, man, this is probably my favorite like reveal from the night. Sega.
Let me reintroduce you.
Look at that, man. So look at that. That's the first thing they lead with. The new Jet Set Radio. Very fire. Look at Golden Axe. Fucking Crazy Taxi. Bunch of shit happening, man. New Streets of Rage. Yeah. Oh, man. Alright, so. We'll leave that there. Pause that. So, yeah, guys. Are you guys excited for the Sega announcement, man? It seems like we're going to get a new Crazy Taxi, new fucking Shinobi, new Golden Axe, new Streets of Rage. Grim, I know you're a big Streets of Rage fan and shit like that. How you feeling, bro?
Dude, Jet Set fucking Radio Future.
Yeah.
A game I've been waiting for to come back for ages.
For Sega ages. You know, ages, you can't spell ages without Sega.
For many Genesis.
For many Genesis leads. Dead ass, man. Reeds.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about this show? Did this trailer like get you excited for like Sega and like getting back into their video games and shit like that? Because I know back in the day you were actually a Sega fan and shit like that. You were into their shit as well. So how'd you feel?
Oh, absolutely, man. It definitely caught my attention. Especially Jet Set Radio. I think that was like one of those first games that came out with like the Xbox.
Yeah, the OG
If I'm not
Xbox.
mistaken. So,
Yeah.
so come on, man. Like you definitely got to get in there. Those missions and stuff like that. Crazy Taxi. It definitely like boosted games like the Simpsons, Hit and Run and stuff like that. So you definitely got to get in there with Crazy
Absolutely.
Taxi and all the Sega games, man.
Yeah, I'm hyped for this shit, bro. And then especially like Shinobi, fucking Streets of Rage, you know, we gonna get on there and beat the shit out of some people and shit like that. So, yeah, man, fucking awesome. We actually posted a screenshot of Jet Set Radio Future about 2 to 3 months ago on Instagram. So, like I'm saying, guys, make sure you're following us on Instagram so you can see these reveals. We post leaks when they happen and shit, and we only try to post like accurate information. So, this is one of those things that we've been knew about and kind of was sweet to see today during the Game Awards. So yeah, man, very fucking awesome. Sega outdid themselves, and rightfully so, man. Sega got to get back in that bag, bro. Y'all have some of the most important and most interesting gaming franchises ever. You know what I mean, Grim? So it's like, why not go back to the bag?
All right.
Back to the fucking bag.
Just bring it all back, man. That's all we ask.
Back. Bring it back.
That's all we need.
All right, guys. So moving on, we also got our first look at Dragon Ball. It was gonna be Budokai Tenkaichi 4, but they actually, excuse me, let's move it back here. So they actually changed the name to Sparking Zero. Let's go ahead and play the trailer real quick. And then we'll talk about it. Very fire.
Tremble before my power! I'll show you the horrors of hell. Now perish alone with this planet!
Damn, it looks really good. I'm not gonna lie, man. They adapted like a lot of elements from Dragon Ball Super and shit like that. So yeah, man. Looks like they cooking. Looks like they cooking. Villains, are you feeling this Dragon Ball trailer? Are we getting the game? What are we doing? How we feel about this?
I'm always down for a
Um,
Dragon Ball Z game. I don't see why not. You know what I mean? Just to try it out.
Yeah, I feel you get some achievements, unlock some content. What about you, Grim?
like this is a game I could wait for it to either go on sale or like come to the Game Pass.
Pass.
You know,
Game pass. Game pass. Game
but I
pass.
definitely had played the original Budokai, which I do have here in hand.
Oh, look at you flexing. You're acting
Dragon Ball
crazy.
Z,
And I was a
first
fan of those.
Budokai,
I was a fan of
G2.
those games, the original Budokai games, but not Budokai Tenkaichi. Is that Budokai Tenkaichi or?
No, this is just Budokai.
Yeah, that's the OG Budokai. That's what I really wanted them to drop a sequel for, but I guess the people love Tenkaichi, so we're going in this
Yeah.
direction. I'm medium on this game. I'm actually more excited to see people hype for this because, you know, just awesome to see people get what they wanted after so many years. So yeah, man, very dope. Another game that they should have been made, and happy that they got in their bag for this, man. Very nice. I'll probably get on, unlock some achievements. I ain't gonna lie. See what the fuck is going on there. But alright, guys, moving on into some more news. Let's actually just jump right into here. So we got our first fucking look at the Blade trailer. Let's take a look at the trailer and then talk about it. And Blade the video game, guys, not the movie. Just chill. Kevin Feige will send the people for me. I have that vid.
Attention, the sun is currently setting. All citizens are required to shelter to
Turn that shit up.
They're playing the UK drill.
Relax, man. I don't bite.
Nah, this is just Blade. So fucking fire.
Lock up tight now.
They will.
Night's just getting started.
Yeah. And it's so dope because he's fucking getting a haircut. Of course he's getting a haircut. It's Blade. Reeks, thoughts on the Blade trailer? Are you excited for this? It's from Bethesda and Arcane. Great studio. For those that don't know, they went on to make Deathloop. They make games like Dishonored and shit like that. I also believe Prey, if I'm not mistaken, was another Arcane Bethesda game. Got some toys falling. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, Reeks, how you feeling about the game?
I am super excited for the game, man. Seriously. To see like what they're gonna do with it. I even asked you like, do you think like being that it's Marvel, do you think it's gonna be on the Xbox? And I think due to the games, the people making the game,
Well, yeah, but we own them, so
so there you go. And I think that's dope as hell.
yeah. And Xbox is like a lot different than PlayStation in that like certain franchises that they know they have a wide fan base for, they'll leave it multi-platform. So I still see this coming to like PlayStation and shit like that. But it would be crazy if this was like Xbox's way
Exclusive, that'd be crazy.
of like them trying to like get back at
Crazy.
Sony for having like Spider-Man and like Wolverine and shit. Like, so yeah, apparently the game is set in Paris and it's gonna be a third-person action RPG game. You know, Grim, how we feeling about this, baby?
I'm ready, man. But like Bethesda like redeemed themselves from Starfield because that game was fucking trash.
Trash.
So they have to come up with something better to bring their community back.
You want to know what's
I think
crazy? The
that's
toys
good.
that just fell in my room, all of the toys that fell, the only person that didn't fall was Blade and Electra, actually. But
GG's.
she's leaning on him. I'm gonna have to move her big ass head.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what they do with this game, man. Hope they don't fuck it up.
Facts.
I hope so.
I don't
Hope they clutch that shit.
I don't think there's a way that they could fuck it up because it's not really gonna be compared. Like there was no previous Blade game, so I think if they just make like a really good action game, then we should be set. We should be good, especially because it's Bethesda. Like if anybody knows how to tell a story, Like even if we shit on Starfield, the story was still good. The gameplay was trash. Story wise, it
Yeah, I
was still
think you need
decent.
to check that too. I think there was a Blade game back in the days, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but now, but like it hasn't been like like Spider-Man, where like Spider-Man could be
Yeah,
compared to like previous games and shit. Like this is like a
right.
new, I know what you mean, though. But yeah, man, it's actually kind of fucking bugged, bro. Bugged out. I would like a Devil May Cry type of game. That's what I'm thinking. Like action, I'm thinking Devil May Cry type of action and like Marvel storytelling. I'm here for that. I'm here for that. And I'm more interested to see like who else from the Marvel universe is gonna show up in the game. Like, are we gonna get some of the Midnight Suns, some of the Marvel Knights? There's a lot of people that they could pull from. Gonna be interesting to see, guys. So yeah, man, we have to wait. I think they said what they said, 2025. Yeah,
I believe
2025.
so, yeah.
Yeah. And if it's 2024, it'll get delayed to 2025. Don't worry. It'll get delayed. Don't worry. But yeah, man, a lot to look forward to. Let's move on into some more news. So yeah, they announced things like Jurassic Park Survival or some shit like that. Looked pretty dope. What was this one? We got a look at the new Black Myth game that's coming out. It's finally getting a release date. It's gonna come out on August 10th, 2024. That looks very dope as well. Not much to say there, but yeah, those are some of the smaller things that happen in between. Well, let's move on into some like more interesting shit, right? So this is like the way that they ended the fucking show with a bang. Grim, I'll let you start it off, man. What was the final world premiere?
Final World premiere, man. One of the greatest fucking Capcom games ever in existence right now.
And I don't even think Capcom games. I think it's safe to say just games.
Just, yeah, that too.
Facts.
Games. Everyone's favorite, I would hope. If not, it better fucking be. Monster Hunter
Yeah, man.
Wild has been shown.
Yeah.
You know, I'm ready. Ready to fucking hunt.
Yeah, bro. And it looked really dope. Like we was just kind of like, you want to know what I like, Grim? That me and you, like, we are some of the biggest Monster Hunter fans out there. We couldn't tell that it was a Monster Hunter game until a little while in, because it looks so different, and it looks like they're doing a lot of new things, like seeing homie fucking flying around and shit like that. So, yo, bro, this is probably one of the biggest reveals of the night, if not the biggest. And oh man, look at the Rathalos over there, just chilling and shit like that.
Insane.
Let me play the
Can't
trailer in the
fucking wait.
background for the peoples. 2025 as well on the release date. Play the trailer real quick for y'all. Look, everybody laughing in the background.
Looks like games are gonna keep us busy up until 2025 as well.
Just kind of see the hunter kind of just running away from the sandstorm. Goblins kind of thing.
Finally get to run around on monsters.
I like that they kept the same naming convention from World and Wild. Rise is really good too, though. We can get back on Rise whenever. Yeah, man.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Grim. How excited are you, Grim? Like on a 10 out of 10 scale.
On a 10 out of 10, I'm like a 1,000 out of 10. Excited for this. Ready.
Reeds, you in there?
Man, I'm not gonna lie, you guys actually introduced me to Monster Hunter Rise. So and it was a great game, and then we started playing kind of like games that were like, I think we played like a game that was kind of similar to it,
Yeah.
maybe like a little bit better,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, like it did
So
certain things. It did certain things better. Like combat was a little bit more smoother, but like when it comes
Smoother,
to like
right.
Monster Hunter World and shit like that, that shit was like the bee's knees.
Right. So I'm definitely interested in to see like I caught a glimpse of like the trailer before I left the like the game awards, and
Yeah,
I saw like the different graphics, and it's definitely interested in seeing like how the what new monsters they have and everything like that.
facts. Yeah, man, I'm excited, bro. This is definitely a day one for the villains. We'll be on there. Don't even worry, guys. We'll be on there. Safe to say this is probably the biggest reveal for the night. So, yeah, man. Like in all, I would say the Game Awards for me was like a 7 out of 10, just off of this and announcements like Sega's new games and shit like that. So, yeah, man, definitely a lot to look forward to if you are watching the Game Awards. I think there's something for everybody. Just don't expect some of the big bangers from previous years because, as we know, like most of the games that were in development, that were like big household names, all came out this year. Like we were talking about earlier, like Resident Evil already dropped, Mario already dropped, Zelda already dropped. Like, you know what I mean? All the big games, everything dropped already. So it's like these are gonna kind of be the games that are gonna get us through the next couple of years and shit like that until, you know, they start dropping the sequels to those. We got another look at Hellblade. Hellblade was looking good earlier as well too. So yeah, man, a lot to look forward to. I'm very fucking excited about this shit. As always, guys, let us know how you guys feel about the Game Awards down below in the comment section. It's just another episode of Chilling with the Villains from Flea, Grim, and Regal, and we appreciate you guys. As always, be safe. Peace out.